Michael P.S. Hayes said some nice things about Chelsea Green, and Chelsea Green felt so happy about the things that he said. And honestly, I really thought she got punished, but it turns out that she was just injured because she didn't end up winning. No, see, I found it like the reason why I didn't realize she got injured. I thought she was being punished because Michael Hayes said, "Yeah, we don't see her going over someone and being as good as a Alexa or being as good as a Charlotte or Tiffany. You know, she's here to make people like Tiffany look good." And then she loses to Tiffany on Tiffany's first night back. So I just thought that, hey, but nah, she just kind of hurt. Apparently her ankle got, injured or something. But yeah, I truly like at first I thought it was a spite thing, but it's not. It wouldn't because you can't put anything past these people. They're either gonna troll you or they're gonna troll you. They're gonna put a ceiling on you and say, "Hey, you're not worth the time of day for us to put the title on you. You're just here to make other people look good," or they'll just be downright discriminatory or sexist. So if I mean, I thought that she just, got punished because she spoke out, but nah. She just got injured on SmackDown, so she wasn't able to defend her title, her tag title with Ethan Page at AAA. I just thought that, she just she ended up losing her Elimination Chamber qualifying match and her thing. It was kind of like when RVD got pulled over and then he lost the ECW and then WWE Championship night after day after day. Yeah, I thought that was like, but nah, that's not what happened. It wouldn't be surprising though. WWE has done so many petty things, but yeah, it's sad that the company. No, it's so sad when fans will cheer and do everything they can and cheer you and advocate for you until they're blue in the face. And just because people who are out of touch and who are close to being fossils can dictate what goes on and who goes over when the audience, you know, matters, it kind of just, I mean, I think these modern fans in the arenas don't really matter, but even they are smart enough to understand that Chelsea is truly special. I mean, I was a TNA fan for a long time. Not currently. I think the product of TNA it's not good at all. And I think that it's boring. And I think that the AMC premiere was one of the worst wrestling shows that I've seen in a while. And I watch Raw and SmackDown. NXT superior. NXT doesn't miss. But I just I don't know, man. Like I was watching I was watching TNA a long time ago, and Chelsea Green's character work as Laurel Van Ness when she was the disgruntled bride who was going to get married, but then she got left for someone else. I think it was Braxton Sutter or something like that, who's the dude who broke her heart, and then she had the smeared lipstick all over her face and the dress, the same dress that she wore for like 2 months, and she was always having these mental breakdowns and crying, and it like that was so entertaining, man. Chelsea Green is she's got so much charisma. And the fact that people can't even see it who are writing for us and then they wonder why fans bombard them with hate comments and telling them that they don't enjoy the show. And how I don't know, dude. I feel like if you're that stubborn to the point where you just don't want to push someone or you just don't care to see what the audience sees, what the hell are you doing in control? I don't understand. Chelsea Green is fantastic. She is one of one, you know? Uh and on a roster where like on SmackDown, when the women are booked so like booked to be an afterthought, booked with no creative outlet, like no. You either get put onto a tag team, or all your aura gets sucked up out of you. You know, or you come back, have a great response, and then they don't want you to be that big, so they just put you in a tag team, let your aura die off right quick, put you on a losing streak, and then shift you right back onto singles competition. Chelsea Green and Kaylee Ray, they both deserve the world, especially Kaylee Ray, because she was the NXT Women's Champion for 649 days, man. She had some of the best matches in NXT UK, has some of the best things going. She was on fire. She comes to the main roster, a whole bunch of jobber nonsense. Now she's the lackey. It's really depressing. It's so sad. Chelsea and especially Piper Niven, her and Lyra were tearing it up on the indies. Rhea Ripley and Piper Niven were having a great program, and then she just gets reduced to a dewdrop because they wanted to make fun of her weight. And then she got paired with Eva Marie, and turned into a Secret Harvest member or some garbage like that, dude. Oh my gosh. These women, dude, they deserve so much better. And then creative was like, nah, you ain't gonna be bigger than what we got planned. I'm like, come on, bro. Just let these women get over. They're so talented. Chelsea Green, though, yeah, she spoke out. She had the right to, and I totally agree with everything she said. But do you agree with everything that she said as far as her saying that she was pissed off that that she knew that? I mean, honestly, not to victim blame here, but what's up, And she even said it herself that she knows that they had a ceiling on her and that they didn't see her as a big star, but she just didn't want to hear it. But at the same time, I don't watch Unreal because it's an abomination, but I just see things on Instagram, Twitter, people talk about it. And apparently she says that, she doesn't say no. So, I think the company just, if you don't say no, they will exploit it, because you don't say no and you just let things happen. So if you don't, stand up for yourself, or for what you think should be going on with your character and your presentation, of course they'll do anything. But I don't know that to be true because I don't watch it. I don't watch Unreal, and I don't want to. I'm not going to. But yeah, I mean, that's about it, really. I mean, this Chelsea thing is so crazy because you'll see. Oh wait, and then on top of that, something that I find totally weird. They said they don't see Chelsea Green being anything than but what she is currently. Be bigger than what they want her to be. But then you'll see somebody like Michael P.S. Hayes saying that, yeah, I mean, we don't see her going over Alexa Bliss or something like that. When Alexa Bliss is smaller than Chelsea Green, Chelsea Green gets the top reactions, but Alexa Bliss does kinda. But because they wanted Charlotte to get that reaction, they placed them together. They gave Alexa, they kind of just gave Charlotte the rub from Alexa because Charlotte was being booed like crazy. They paired them together, and then kind of reduced Alexa to being Charlotte's friend, and then all this garbage, and then having Alexa Bliss taking all these losses, and now she doesn't feel as important as she should. That's by design. It's because Charlotte's going to, break up with Alexa and then win 1,000 championships again. But, somebody like Alexa, how she's being presented isn't, she's not on the same level as Chelsea Green, when Chelsea Green will constantly improve and will constantly get some of the most and the best investment out of any audience. And she's a heel, but it's not the part that she's a heel. She's a heel, but she's making you have fun with, I don't know, bro. It's so stupid. it's brain dead logic like that. It's so out of touch. I just wish her well. I wish her speedy recovery because she's injured. She's walking with a walking boot, but I hope that everything goes well. But as far as her time in WWE, if I was Chelsea Green, I'd just ask for my release so I can go somewhere I'm actually appreciated because they're already dead set on how they see her and what they're going to do with her, which is next to nothing as far as what she should be given. But let me know what you think down in the comments about me being. Also, I'm super late to this topic too, but that's because I was having some testicle difficulties. But yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments about that Chelsea situation. I think it's disrespectful to treat someone like Chelsea Green like that when she's, I mean, probably the most over as far as character in your entire women's division. But anyways, that's all down to preference, I guess. Even though it's just the truth, she's just got the best character work out of all of them. But yeah, that's about it. See ya.